Hi friends, I'm here. Hi Tanya, hi Mary. So I have some new goodies. We were only able to do the pre-order from the on stage, so they allowed us to order a few new items. If you're a demonstrator, pre-order starts tomorrow. So just so you know, pre-order for a demonstrator is anything in the mini catalog that's available. The one thing that's not is the glitter pens and the in colors. So that's not available. But then everything else you can pre-order. You can order the in color stamp pads. You can get some new in. Okay. I'm going to start over. Now, how does it sound? So I had turned off my microphone before I started. And then when I turned it back on, for some reason it didn't kick in. So let me see if on my phone, if I can hear myself, which is always borderline terrifying. So let's see if I can hear myself. Stop. You know, my kids always say, stop touching things, Mom, which is true. Okay, she can hear me now. All right, then I won't even look. All right. So let me go back and tell you what I said. Okay. I was able to pre-order what they gave us a little group of things that we could pre-order. So that's what I have. I don't have a ton of things. I ordered everything on the pre-order, but it's just not much. So if you're a demonstrator tomorrow, you can order anything that's available. And currently the only thing that's not available are the new glitter pens. So you can't get a new glitter pen, but you can order everything else. So you can order pre-order from the mini, and you can do pre-order for the online exclusives. So that's if you're a demonstrator. If you're not a demonstrator, I'm sorry. I can help you with that. But you get to order May 4th. I made a list. I did not get everything. It's a small list with just some things I needed. So that's my list that will go in tomorrow. I'm not sure how I'm going to ship it yet. Tanya and I always go back and forth about how patient are we to get the good stuff. It's so hard. It's so hard. Shipping's expensive, and then if you 2-day it, you add a little bit more. It just seems like a lot sometimes. So we'll see how that all rolls. Okay, now I'm going to show you the things, and we're going to be done looking at this. So in case you're wondering about we don't know what it was, but I went to the dermatologist. They gave me a cream. I'm on a steroid, and I have a stitch. See my stitch? There's my stitch. I'm supposed to be patient and not take the stitch out till Thursday. Don't know that I'm going to last that long, but there's my stitch. They did a biopsy to try to figure out why my face is freaking out. I still think the cat had something to do with it. Because who lets a cat in somebody's room that's allergic to it and doesn't tell them? It's not right on so many levels. Okay, so here is the front of the catalog. I can't show you the inside. I'm sorry, but it's adorable. It starts May 4th is the first day you can order. So that's down there, unless you're a demonstrator and you're ordering with me tomorrow. So if you purchase $75 from Tanya or I between now and April 10th, we will send you, we're using the berries, the cute little berries that's an online exclusive with the jars. You'll get 4 cards from us, 2 of mine and 2 of Tanya's. So this is the one the people that ordered last month got. So this is one I made. This was the bundle that we used. We can't stamp for you, but we can die cut and DSP. One of the ladies last night was like, what paper did you use? I need it. And then I did this card that opens for them. And there's a flip flap. And I put these pieces in there so they could put a word here and a word in the back here. So if you ordered $75 from us last month, you got, these are my 2 card kits, and Tanya will show hers on Wednesday. So those are the card kits that we used. And then you got envelopes because everything came in an envelope. So all you had to do was order $75 from us. You also get product, make sure you get product of the month. This month, it's an adorable stamp set. I don't know what April's is going to be yet, but it was really pretty. So this is part of my pre-order. This was a bundle. Now I haven't created with it because I just got it, but I will be creating. I have projects to show probably Wednesday. I'll have some things done. But I'm excited to kind of play with this. There's samples in the catalog that are really cute. And I can tell you that there's a butterfly set and there's butterfly punches that are going to go really well with this. Maybe on that big long list that I showed you. This is $1 million set. And here's the dies that go with it. It's got some great words. May your day be filled with love and happiness. Sending you hugs. Happy anniversary. I didn't forget your birthday. I just wanted it to last longer. Dude, right? Sending prayers and heartfelt sympathy to you and your family. Anniversaries are for celebrating the joy of today, the memories of yesterday, and the hopes of tomorrow. I've had a lot of anniversaries. I've been married a long time. And then these dies are really fun. They did some samples with the dies. So there isn't a die this size, but this cuts out this. So there isn't a die this size. This cuts out this. And the same way here. I'll show you if that doesn't make sense. So if you want to go, I'm drawing for prizes on Wednesday with Tanya. So make sure you you comment on this so that I know you were here, and then I'll throw your name in for a door prize on Wednesday. We'll draw. So see, that's what I mean. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 dies, but you have more images here because this comes out of this. And they did some really pretty things. One of the things they did, because we saw this on stage, is they took a piece of gold cardstock, that size, ran it through the die cut machine. It cut out all of these insides so they could mount this, and all this inside wasn't wasted because all this cut it out. So they did one pass through and got 1, 2 because of the background, 3, 4 because of the background, 5, 6 because of the background, 7 beautiful gold cutouts. It was so pretty. It was just a great idea. So who knows? I could do a lot of things with one pass through the die cut machine. So that I thought was really pretty. I'm going to scooch these over out of my way. Here's some embellishments. I love these. I'm saying I have an extra one of these. This might be a really good door prize for the person that gets drawn. What do you think, friends? I think this is really cute. I like these. It goes with this. It's part of a bundle. So this, and this is a suite. Okay? So when I make some cards, it'll be made with this. I'm going to show you. Then this is a new impression mat. It's still not out of here, but I'm going to be impressioning things. We got to use it. It made beautiful things. You'll see it eventually. Here's this pretty paper. It's called, wait a minute, Beautiful Ordinary Life. So they're all black and white on the other side. And the patterns are just simple. I love this. I want to color it real bad. Now let me tell you the colors that are in it because they match these gems. You've got Basic Black, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, Real Red, and Timid Tiger. So pretty. Then this, you can't see it because it's black. So I'll show you the best I can. It's one sheet. It's called, oh wait a minute, I'll tell you. Floral Flight Accents. Can you see those patterns in there? So those come out and they're black and they're beautiful on things. This is one of those things I can use for card making myself, but I cannot use those. It's hard to use them at camp. And yes, they work as, they're pretty because you can also use them as a stencil. So these are the ones that are current and they're white. These aren't the same, they're different. Can you see? This one's different than this one. So I could take this one out, sit that flower down, and use it as a stencil, and we could use that a bunch of times because it's a pretty flower. So again, I thought these were pretty. This one is called, I don't know because the tag's not on it. Oh, there it is. This one's called Covered in Floral Accents. So this is the one that's currently available. And this is the one that if you're a demonstrator, you can get tomorrow. If you're not, you can get it in May. But I'm going to make some pretty cards with it. So last week was camp. I had grandkids here for spring break. It's been busy. Today is the day that I kind of get to regroup. I try to take all of my cards that I made at camp and make sure there's a video for them. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to show you one of the camp cards and then I'll do some more videos today. So one of the favorite camp cards was this one. Come on, hand. Look, it's a gift card holder. Isn't that cute? So it's done with this beautiful designer series paper that's in the current mini catalog. It's called Pleasant Patterns, and it's shiny paper. See that? One-sided, nothing on the back. Beautiful shiny paper. Then I used this shimmer paper. There's 3 colors in this shimmer paper. I've used all the yellow, but there's these 2 colors. It's called Pastel Shimmers, and this is an online exclusive. So if you haven't seen it, that's why. So here's this is an online exclusive, the Lasting Linen. I use it all the time. Online exclusive, layered, fragrant layers. Again, Tanya and I did a ton with this. And then this is Blessed Beginnings. So this is my Easter set. I did some cute churches with this. So let me show you how I put this together. Let me show you again how pretty it is. The paper embosses beautifully. That's the ladybugs. I'm going to do a different one for you guys. Then I had this here as a scrap because the shimmer done in daisies is outstanding. And I used that as this piece down here to make this a gift card. They didn't have to make a gift card holder, but I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay. One of my granddaughters, again, was here for spring break, Ruby. And she loves to stamp for me. So she pre-made these for everybody. And then she cut out all of these little pieces for camp. I'm out now because they used them all. So I'll be cutting some more here in a second. So what I did was this piece is 5.5 by, one moment please, 5.5 by 7.25. And then I scored it, and then I cut off, so this is 3 inches, okay? Because I wanted it to hold my 3-inch piece of DSP. So I'm gonna, I have to crease it good, right? So I'm gonna crease that down really well. I told you I'm gonna use a different embossing folder for this, but I'm gonna use the Lazy Daisy 3D. This is an online exclusive. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check those online exclusives. I sent an email out this morning to my customers. If you're not on my email list, you can go to StampCreatively and we can get you on there. But I sent an email out to my customers this morning reminding them if they have the app, that's the easiest way to find things. I go to the app all the time. So they were at camp this weekend and they were like, you need a retirement set. And I said, well, let's look. So I put in retirement stamp set in the app and it came up with all the sets that had the words retirement in it. They were like, what the heck? Look how pretty that is. You can see those daisies along with those stripes. And then I took a piece of 1 by 5.5 and put it right here. And I don't know, did I say this is 3 by 5.5? Because again, that's why I cut that 3. This is a little long, so I'm going to snip it off. So we had a house of spring breakers this week. It was fantastic. We love having them here. It kept me and Pappy busy. They were hilarious because some of them, we have 9 grandchildren. We added some more on Saturday, and they decided they wanted to try to fly a kite. It's funny to try to fly a kite on a non-windy day, right? It's funny. 4 1/4, 5.5, folded in half. Okay. And then I'm going to slip it. I'm going to center it so it's right here. Okay. Then this is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And it's going to go right here. Isn't it beautiful? Then I have my pretty strawberry slush ribbon. Don't forget, friends, the in colors are going. So if you love those in colors that are Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, make sure you get your refills, the cardstock that you want, all those things that go with it because they're going. And if you wait till the last minute and you call me and say, the refill is gone and I didn't get it, I'm going to say, I told you, right? So I'm telling you now. This is that pretty strawberry slush ribbon. Doesn't this look like spring? So then I have this piece, and I use the Modern Oval Punch. And again, Ruby stamped these in the linen for me. And then I've got that Shamrock, which is one of those colors that's going to go. And that's what I put my Easter blessings on with. How cute is that? And simple. Our oldest grandson, Abe, he gets Starbucks cards occasionally. Sometimes I send him something. He's got a phone. Our first grandchild has our first grandchild phone. And I can actually text him a Starbucks gift card, which is funny. Oh, let me show you how the gift card holder goes in. So I took this. And you can do your gift card holder any way you want, but this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm just going to cut a little piece, like 1/2 inch maybe. And I know this is going to be too long, but I'm going to put it in there because I want it to go side to side. The goal is to just put enough in here to keep the gift card from sliding out. So then what I'm going to do is put tearing tape on one end. And I just want it to secure it. So this is a little bit long. I'm going to need to snip it off. But that's perfect because I just want a little bit down here to keep the gift card from sliding out. And then the other piece is going to go here. Okay, and I know this is too long, but this is the magic of tearing tape, friends. So I can pull this off. Well, I can. Just give me a second here. It's because you all are watching. So I'm going to pull this off. And then this folds back. So I don't have to cut that one off. Then I'm going to take this one off. Yes, I know there's a U-pick tool that will do this also. But it's like over there, and right here's the scissors. So sometimes I can do it with a fingernail. When everybody was here on Saturday, my daughter from St. Louis likes to request food, and so she requested lasagna. So Gimme made lots of bread and lasagna. Make sure that's at the bottom. I don't like bread under my fingernails, so I whacked them off. Okay, so now I have a little gift card holder. I'll slide this in so you can see. See, I just needed enough to hold it down. Okay? So there's that. Now, let me show you from this stamp set. This die makes all 7 flowers at once, and I love these leaves. So I'm going to run one, well, maybe 2 passes through my mini boss. Switch it this way. And I'm going to cut out all the flowers at once. And I put all 7 of them on my card because I liked them all. And I know you're saying, like, why do you use your mini boss here? I use my mini boss when I'm videoing with you guys because the big boss shakes the table, right? Look how those came out. Magic. All right, I'm gonna move them all off here so I can do my leaves. Yes, I could have put adhesive sheet on the back, which might have made it a little easier. I find these trays help me out so much because then I don't end up with random, I know where my dies are because you guys know how our desks are. They get a little messy and you go, wait, there's a tiny die I'm missing. So if I keep a little tray here, I have some magnetic ones that are also fantastic. But if I just keep a little tray, I can toss everything back in there and then I'm not wondering what I did with it. So now I have my card here. I know, sometimes they come out when I do that, sometimes they don't. Now I'm going to get the take your pick tool. I won't stab the scissors in there. She did such a good job of doing all these for me. She poked them out. It was wonderful. Everybody at camp were what you call happy stampers because Ruby rocked. She's 11 and she loves doing this stuff. Now, of course, we had crafts that we did while she was here because she loves a good craft. Okay, so all of these pieces, well, almost all of them, I'm going to put on with dimensionals, but I'm going to take a couple of glue dots and pop a couple of them up right at the beginning. Maybe only one. This one right here. And the rest of them I'm going to tuck around it and put on it. So I'm getting my Easter cards ready to send out. It's going to be Easter in 2 weeks, friends, in case you don't know that. If you send out Easter cards, I love sending out Easter cards. It's a happy spring, you know. Here we are. It's spring. It's beautiful. I like Easter cards, so I will be sending out Easter cards, and I'm getting them ready because it's going to be here before I know it. Where do I want this one? Let's go ahead and tuck it here. Let's put it up on top. Right here. Oh, there you go. I like that. I'm going to add my flowers, all 7 of them. My grandkids, I sent out St. Patrick's Day cards. Some of them still haven't got them, and I did them before I left for my trip. I try to send a lot of cards to my grandkids. They like them. Natalie White, while we were at the event, is sending postcards instead of cards so they can save them, and she adds pictures to hers. I thought that was a brilliant idea. Where do I want this? Let's put it here. I thought that was a brilliant idea. My daughter and I talked about it. Like, do I want to start sending postcards so they can save at them and look at them again? Okay, so don't forget to comment on this. If you like and share it, I'm going to be doing a video, or on Wednesday I'll be drawing for a door prize. I've already showed you what the door prize is going to be, but let me show you again. Wait, where did it go? Right here. This is going to be the door prize. So make sure you comment so I can put you in for the door prize, because I will mail these to somebody. The person who got the door prize last week, it got mailed today. Iridescent pearls. They are perfect for my flower centers. So cute. Big or small, doesn't matter. They make beautiful flower centers. Ah, dang it, lost it. All right, friends. Thanks for joining me. There you go. Oh, and the gift card. Let's put that back in there. If you decide you don't want to add a gift card, if the person makes you mad between the time you make it and mail it, it still looks cute without a gift card. There you go, friends. Thanks for joining me again. Don't forget to like this. You can share it if you want. You can just like it. I don't care. Or you can comment. But if you comment, then I'll know your name to put you in for the door prize. So that kind of helps that thing. But last week was a cute little bag, and I've mailed it to Debbie. I mailed it today. So Debbie, if you're watching, dude, I got a crazy hair. Wait a minute. It's always the opposite side of what I think. So I've mailed it to Debbie. You'll be getting that in the mail this week. And I will draw. Tanya and I, when we're live on Wednesday, will draw, and somebody's going to get these cute little embellishments, brand new. Like, if you could probably get them before, if you're a demonstrator, before you got your order. That's how quick I'll mail them. It's going to be good. And don't forget, tomorrow, if you're a demonstrator, you can order the new product. If you're not, you can wait till May. But in my order, like I told you today, the new stuff I've showed her I'm going to be creating with. And so make sure you come back and watch my videos. You subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're on my email list, because I'll be sending out videos with that new product. So if you're not a demonstrator, by May 4th, you'll know what you have to have. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.